Hi guys, how are you guys? I hope that you are doing very well. So I'm here today to show you a quick tutorial on how you can make this scarf. It is a half double crochet scarf, a half double crochet impost scarf. As you can see, it's very flexible, it's very beautiful, and this is for toddlers aged between 3 to 5 years. Why I say it's 3 to 5 years is because, as we know, all toddlers is not the same size, and sometimes it depends on the wool that you use as well as the kind of hook that you are using. So you could use your own discretion with this video, and then you can look anywhere from about 112 centimeters to 120 to 125 centimeter in length, and then plus minus 12 centimeters in the width. Okay, so for this very scarf I used a product by Ella. It's Kids Pre-Patterned Pleasure that I used here with a 4mm hook. You're also going to be needing a pair of scissors as well as your measuring tape. Okay, but now for this tutorial I'm going to be using a mix of colors here. This is Charity and this is 100 grams each. Okay, but you only, if you are using these, you could plus minus 100 grams is going to be right for you, because that is what we I used about 1.5 50-milligram balls of wool. So you can see, you can mix and match with your colors and see how much you're going to be using. But this is 100 gram, this is 100 gram double knit wool. All right, so we're going to get straight into the tutorial now, and we're going to be starting off with some chains. Oh, sorry, just banged my camera there. So you're going to be doing a slip knot to start off. So you take the yarn and you wrap it over your finger like so. You take this back piece, pull it over the front, take this back piece of wool and pull it right over your finger, and then you insert your needle and you pull firmly. Okay, so now we're going to do 178 chains. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's very simple. You just grab the yarn and you pull it through the loop. 6, grab the yarn and pull it through the loop. 7. Okay, so you go ahead and then you make 178 chains, and then I will do so also, and then we'll see you on the other side. Okay, so I have made 178 chains. Now what you're going to do is you're going to skip this first chain, and you're going to skip the second chain, and you're going to be yarning over and inserting your hook into the third chain right over there. Yarn over and pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. This is a very simple half double crochet stitch, but it is the foundation for us to get to the half double crochet in post stitch. So once again, yarn over into the next chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through the chain. You have 3 loops on your chain, yarn over and pull through. Okay, again, yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over, pull through that chain. You have 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all 3 chains. So it is yarn over, insert your hook into that chain, yarn over, pull through the chain, 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all those chains. Again, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through that chain, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Again, yarn over, insert your hook into the chain, pull through. You have 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So this is a very simple half double crochet stitch. So what you're going to do now, you're going to go and work along the whole length all the way to the end of your chains, and then I'm going to be seeing you there. All right guys, so we've reached the end of the row now. We're just going to do a couple more. Yarn over, insert your hook into that chain, yarn over, pull through the chain. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through, and yarn over, insert your hook into the chain, yarn over, pull through with 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through. Okay, now we're going to be doing color changes. So for those of you who do want to change, this is going to be like a multicolored striped scarf for the toddler. So for those of you who would like to do that, I'm going to show you now how you can color change. Yarn over, insert your hook into the very last chain, yarn over and pull through, and then you have 3 loops on your hook. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this yarn now, just like so, and we're going to be grabbing a different color. This is another 100-gram ball of wool through Charity, double knit using a 4mm hook, and we're going to be grabbing the yarn with our hook and actually pulling it through all of those loops. Okay, so you're just kind of finishing up the stitch. Then you can chain 2, 1 and 2, and if you want to, you can give a little tug. Okay, now if you're going to be making tassels, as I did here with this scarf, if you want to be making the tassels, then it's not necessary for you to tie in your ends, so you can just, it's just going to fall into your tassels as well. So that is something that you can remember, keep in mind as you're busy making your project. So you can just give it a quick little tighten up, and there we go. Now we're going to get into the half double crochet in post stitch. All right, now we have the chain 2, yarn over. Now usually what would happen is there's the back loop over here, there's the front loop. Now for a half double crochet, usually you would go straight into that loops over there, and then you have your side loop here. But with a half double crochet in post, we actually be going into the gaps, these gaps here, the posts, the spaces. So the very first space that you see, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, again, yarn over, there's the back loop. We're not going to be working into the back loop, we're not going to be working into the front loop, and we also won't be working into the side loop. The space between that is the post, and that is where you're going to be inserting your hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, once again, yarn over, you're not going into the back loop, you're not going under the front loop, and you're not working in through the side loop, you're working into the post. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, again, ignore the back loop, ignore the front loop, ignore the side loop, and go straight into the post. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. All right, again, forget about the back loop, forget about the front loop. There's this big space there. You're not going to be working into that. You will be working into the post space, which is here. Insert your hook under the side loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. All right, so yarn over, insert your hook directly into the post space, yarn over, pull through until you have 3 loops, yarn over and pull through again. All right, it's a very easy stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook immediately into the post space, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through. All right, yarn over, insert your hook into the post space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through. All right, so this is basically what you are going to be doing for the whole of the row. And as I say, if you want to, you can keep your color the same, or you can change it at the end of every row. So once again, the measurements is plus minus between 112 centimeters to 120, pushing it a little bit at 125 centimeters, and you're generally going to be working up 12 rows. All right, so I'm going to meet you at the end of this row, and then we are going to be changing our color once again, and we're going to do our 3rd row. Okay, so we've reached the end of our row. So yarn over, half double crochet into the post, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, crochet directly into the post space, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, insert your hook into the post space, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and insert your hook into the last post space, yarn over, pull through. Now we're going to be changing our colors over again back to red, so you can cut that yarn, and we're going to be attaching the red now. So what you do is you grab the yarn and you pull it through the loops just like that to finish off the stitch. You can pull it a bit tighter there, a bit longer. Yarn over, chain 1, yarn over, chain 2. Turn your work, and you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the bottom, the post space over here. Insert, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, insert your hook into the chain space. So you're not going in the back loop, you're not going in the front loop, you're also not working in the side loop, you're working beneath the side loop. Pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, forget about the back loop, forget about the front loop, go into the post. Insert your hook, yarn over, 3 loops on your hook, and yarn over and pull through. Yarn over, insert your hook into the post space, yarn over, 3 loops, yarn over, and simply pull through. Yarn over, insert your hook into the post space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Alright, so this is what you're going to be doing now. This is the only stitch that you will be doing. The first half double crochet stitch is only for the foundation. So we work half double crochet in post stitch all the way till the scarf is finished. Alright, so you can go ahead now, and then I will see you at the end of the row. Alright, so we've reached the end of our row now. So yarn over and insert your hook into the post, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, yarn over, insert your hook into the post space, yarn over, pull through, and pull through all 3 loops again. I just want to adjust my crochet hook here, and yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. And once again, now that we're coming to the end of the row, we're going to be changing our color up again. So insert your hook into the last post space, yarn over, pull through, leave the 3 loops on your hook, and then you can just cut the end off, not too short, especially if you're going to be making tassels. So it's advisable that you keep a longish, anywhere from about 15 to 20 to 30 centimeters would be fine, depending on the length of the tassels that you want. Leave a long tail and pull through the different color yarn through all 3 loops, chain 1 and chain 2, and you can just tighten this up, and you turn your work, and you're going to be working into your 4th row now. So it is yarn over, insert your hook into the very first post space that you see here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, yarn over, insert your hook into that post space, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. All right, yarn over, insert your hook into the post space, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, yarn over and pull through. Okay, so this is the stitch that you're going to be using. Like I said, it's going to be approximately, depending on the size of your wool, and the size of the needle that you are using, you can look at anywhere from about 12 centimeters in width, but then you can also go up to about 15 centimeters. Just make sure that it is not too long, because toddlers' necks, they are quite thin, and we don't want the crochet work to be too long in length either, otherwise it will most surely drag on the floor. All right, so you can go ahead and finish this up, and use your any wool that you desire. If you want to change colors, if you don't want to change colors, it is a very beautiful stitch. half double crochet in post stitch. And this is a snuggle time crochet scarf for toddlers aged between 3 to 5 years of age. Alright guys, so as you know, I did show you this work before the video started. This is the crochet scarf that I have made. It is very beautiful. It is very flexible. Crochet sometimes, especially if your wool is thick, it can be a bit stiff. But with this stitch, it is soft and flexible. And it is nice and cozy and warm. Alright, so you can put tassels on as well. And if you would like the full pattern for this scarf, then just look in the description box and see on my Ko-fi shop over there. And you can get me on Facebook, you can get me on TikTok as well. And then I will see you shortly. And don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe if you would like to see more of these videos. Goodbye and enjoy your day and enjoy your crochet time. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.